So welcome along everyone, and summer is over. It's the first day of autumn today, and in typical British fashion we've had all 4 seasons in the first 2 hours of the day. Right now it's nice and sunny, but trust me, 5 minutes ago it was torrential, and it was the first time the Ducatis got wet for 2 minutes. A little bit annoying, but is what it is. So yeah, summer's over, autumn's drawing in now, September, and people will be packing away their bikes for the winter, but I certainly won't be. I'm an all year round rider, and yeah, there's absolutely no way that I'd stop riding. So I'm out in Kent riding today. I have absolutely no idea where I am. I've just taken some random road which isn't even a B road really, it's just an old track with some concrete. I have to be a little bit careful because it is very shady here, and it has been raining, so I'm putting the old tyres to the test here, the Diablo Rosso 4s, see what they're like in slightly colder, slightly wetter weather. Yeah, it definitely feels like autumn around here. Look at all this, all these leaves everywhere. The trees have been stressed this year because it's been a really dry summer here in the UK, and obviously trees aren't used to that. So yeah, when they don't get much rain, they almost go into autumn mode quicker and shed a lot of their leaves. So you tend to find a lot of the trees are kind of wilting already. So yeah, this road is super bumpy, but the suspension on this bike is absolutely lapping it up. It's pretty cool. I have no idea where I am. Probably come face to face with some tractors in a minute or something out on the Kent countryside. So yeah, it's been a hell of a summer for me, absolutely crazy. So I started the year starting to think about getting a new bike, and started videoing for the channel really, and kind of trying out various bikes. I had a Honda CB650R that I'd had for 4 years, and I absolutely loved that bike. It was brilliant, but the time had come where I was kind of getting back itchy feet. I was getting a little bit bored of it, and I wanted something with a bit more poke, a bit more torque, and I was looking at twin and triple cylinder engines. So yeah, I ended up reviewing a lot of really good bikes: BMW F900R, Kawasaki Z900 SE, the MT-09, the Triumph Street Triple. What else did I try? I can't even remember now. Ducati Monster. And then, just as you know, I was kind of swaying towards either the F900R or the Triumph Street Triple. Oh yeah, I tried the Honda as well, the Hornet 1000. That was alright, nothing special. Just reminded me of my CB650R actually, so I wasn't overly sold on that one. But anyway, yeah, so I was starting to favour the F900 or the Street Triple when I realised rain again. Yeah, I realised that Aprilia were releasing an updated version of the Tuono 660, and I always loved the kind of look of that bike from its older version, and I was, you know, intrigued by it, and looking at the website, the new spec of it and everything. It had like Öhlins suspension, it had Brembo brakes on it. It was really nicely specced out, and the dash looked super cool. So yeah, I was intrigued, but the problem was it hadn't been released, and the dealers weren't sure of when they were getting in any bikes, anything to demo. But the time came when it was released, and I managed to find a dealer in Southampton, so just outside Southampton, Dearden Motorcycles, just on the edge of the New Forest, and they had a bike on demo. So luckily enough, I was already kind of in the vicinity of that area doing something else, so I booked in, got a demo sorted, took it out into the New Forest, and had an absolute blast on it. It was an amazing demo ride. I absolutely loved it. Twin engine, plenty of torque, plenty of power, lots of fun, kind of quite an aggressive engine. So I ended up buying that. So yeah, part X the Honda, they gave me quite a good price for it, and yeah, ended up getting that shipped up to me. And that became my number one bike. So I've had some great fun on that bike, and it's also used as my commuter into London, because it handles traffic and filtering and everything really, really nicely. It's a really nimble, lightweight, flickable bike, so you've got a lot of options to use it. It's brilliant out on roads like this. It'll be great on track, I'm sure. So yeah, it's a great all-rounder, and I've really enjoyed having it so far. So that was kind of midsummer, so I got out and about on some awesome days riding, breaking the bike in. And then I was lucky enough to be able to demo, test ride some more Ducatis, and the gods aligned, and I was lucky enough to end up being the proud owner of this, as well as the Tuono. So I now have this Streetfighter V2s as my second bike. So this one is solely for weekends and days when I'm not working, when I want to go out into the countryside. So I'm unbelievably lucky to be an owner of a Ducati and an Aprilia, and yeah, it's crazy. I still can't believe it. So right now I'm running in this Ducati, 309 miles into it, and as you may have seen on previous videos, I'm absolutely loving this machine. It is superb. Really really nice, just smooth on the roads, just the feel, the way you can tip the bike into corners, the way you feel riding it, you feel, you know, privileged. And to me, Ducati is like the pinnacle brand of motorcycling, so to be able to own one is just incredible. So yeah, I'm just getting to grips with this bike, learning everything about it, and hopefully going to be riding it. Hopefully it's a mild winter and I can ride it through the winter as well, because I don't stop for the winter. Brakes work well in the wet. No matter where you are in the UK, there's always roadworks. Everywhere you go, they are doing something. But it never seems to be the right thing, which is fixing the roads. They dig them up, do something with the cabling underneath, and then put a big splat of asphalt on top, and it's never the same again. So anyway, it's starting to rain again. It's going to be like this all day, off and on with the rain. You can see the clouds kind of forming, so I've got to try and navigate my way, keep under the blue sky. So yeah, so it's been a hell of a summer, and it's been great fun. I've loved making content for the new channel. It's slowly getting bigger, so I appreciate everyone that has subscribed and watches the videos. I'm going to keep making content on the two bikes that I own, as well as test riding new machines as and when they get released, giving people my opinions. So yeah, that's a little bit of a recap on the summer as it draws to an end. And I'm hoping that everyone sticks around and follows me as I go through winter. So yeah, thanks again, and see you on the next video.